Have you ever wondered what really happens behind the closed doors of a championship team? How does a single leak shake the entire Dodgers organization, leaving players rattled, coaches questioning themselves, and ownership furious? Could a single report really change the course of an offseason, affect roster decisions, and expose hidden tensions no one expected? Today, we dive deep into this explosive situation to uncover the truth about what happened, why it matters, and how it could redefine the Dodgers' future. Are you ready to see the secrets no one wanted you to know? On one side, the Dodgers are America's powerhouse team, known for unity, skill, and a winning culture. On the other, a leaked report threatens to expose cracks, frustrations, and tensions that could shatter that image. Players might feel betrayed, coaches pressured, and ownership blindsided. How can a team celebrated for cohesion suddenly appear so divided? Today, we explore both sides of this story: the polished, winning front the public sees, and the raw, chaotic reality behind the scenes. The contrast couldn't be starker, and the fallout could affect every move the Dodgers make this offseason. What if a single document could expose secrets the Dodgers never wanted anyone to see? A report leaked from inside the organization has sparked chaos, emergency meetings, and questions nobody wants to answer. Who leaked it? Why now? And how will this shake the team as they prepare for the offseason? From heated confrontations to shocking revelations about players and coaches, this story has it all. Today, we're going to unravel the mystery, dissect the fallout, and reveal the hidden truths behind the Dodgers' latest crisis, the story everyone will be talking about, but few truly understand. Before we jump into this breaking Dodgers update, smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss the biggest stories, rumors, and explosive updates coming out of Los Angeles. What went down inside the Dodgers front office today has left fans stunned, players scrambling, and ownership reportedly furious after a confidential report leaked, setting off what sources are calling an emergency meeting led by Dave Roberts. And this wasn't your average midweek get-together. This was the kind of moment that sends shockwaves through an organization like a 100 mph fastball to the chest. The whole thing started with a confidential report that somehow found its way to the media. No one knows exactly how it leaked, who slipped up, or where it came from. What we do know is that it didn't stay quiet for long. Once it hit the public, it spread across social media like wildfire. Fans debated, analysts reacted, and insiders scrambled to piece everything together. Inside the Dodgers world, panic set in fast. Ownership demanded answers, the coaching staff wanted clarity, and Dave Roberts was thrust into a situation that required immediate leadership and decision-making. Sources say Roberts called an emergency meeting right away, bringing in coaches, analysts, front office executives, and even select players to deal with the fallout. This wasn't scheduled, it wasn't something you could postpone. Phones went face down, doors were shut, blinds closed, and nobody left until they had the truth on the table. The tension was said to be so thick you could feel it the second you walked in. The question on everyone's mind was simple: who leaked this report and why? Now let's get into what was actually in the report, because that's where it gets really juicy. The leaked document flagged major concerns about the Dodgers' approach heading into the offseason. It included blunt evaluations of player performance, warnings about internal chemistry, and candid notes suggesting disagreements among the coaching staff about how the roster should be built next season. This wasn't the polished, public-facing messaging teams normally put out. It was raw, unfiltered honesty, the kind of stuff you expect behind closed doors, not trending online. One of the biggest shocks was the suggestion that leadership is frustrated with recent underperformance and might pursue more aggressive roster moves than fans expect. No names were released in the leak, but the tone made it clear nobody was immune. Veterans, rising stars, even players previously considered untouchable were being scrutinized more sharply. The report even questioned whether some players were truly committed at the level the organization expects, and when the Dodgers talk commitment, they mean business. The leak also hinted at a split inside the coaching staff, differing philosophies on pitching management and lineup construction. That caught a lot of people off guard, since the Dodgers are known for having a tight, well-structured coaching group. But the report suggested tensions over player usage, innings management, and decisions that may have cost the team key games this past season. If even part of that is true, it's a deeper problem ownership didn't expect to see splashed across headlines. Ownership's reaction was immediate and not pleasant. They were reportedly furious, blindsided, and demanding answers. Leaks like this don't just embarrass a team, they affect negotiations, free agent conversations, trade talks, and the organization's public image. It puts pressure on players, creates uncertainty for incoming talent, and gives rival teams insight into your vulnerabilities. Ownership wants to know who let this escape, and whether it was sabotage or a careless mistake. That's why the emergency meeting became unavoidable. During the meeting, Roberts reportedly spoke with intensity. He stressed unity, trust, and accountability, three things suddenly at risk. He made it clear the Dodgers can have internal cracks right now, especially when they're trying to rebuild momentum and assemble championship-level talent. Multiple sources described the atmosphere as emotional and confrontational, with staff members defending their decisions, clarifying misunderstandings, or pushing back against the tone of the leaked evaluations. Imagine a room where your job, reputation, and integrity are on the line because of a document nobody expected to go public. That's what today felt like. Some players were shaken after being indirectly referenced in the leaked evaluations. Even without names, people know when descriptions point their way. For some it was embarrassing, for others it was enraging, and for a few it might have been motivation. But one thing's certain, the leak didn't just expose issues, it magnified them. It amplified every brewing frustration and put it in front of the whole baseball world. Roberts reportedly made one thing very clear: there will be zero tolerance for internal leaks from here on out. He stressed that the Dodgers are entering a crucial period where roster decisions, coaching adjustments, and long-term planning must be airtight. Trust is everything between coaches, players, and the front office. Without it, everything cracks. Roberts implied that if this leak came from internal frustration, the team's problems run deeper than the report itself. Now things get even more intense. Rumors say ownership is considering a full internal audit to find the source, checking access logs, communication chains, digital footprints, everything. This won't be a casual "don't do this again" chat. It'll be a thorough investigation to determine exactly who violated confidentiality. If they find the culprit, consequences could be severe, even job-ending. At the same time, the Dodgers must manage the fallout with players. Some might feel betrayed. Some will demand meetings with the front office. Others might request clarification on their evaluations. A few could even rethink their future with the team if the environment feels unstable. This kind of leak can either push a team closer together or tear it apart, and right now, it's too early to tell which way the Dodgers will go. What makes this leak especially disruptive is the timing. The Dodgers are gearing up for major offseason moves. Los Angeles is expected to target pitching, add depth, explore trades, and adjust their lineup. Now, every potential move will be viewed through the lens of this leaked report. If the Dodgers trade someone, the question will be, were they unhappy with him? If they bring in a new coach, fans will wonder if it ties back to internal disagreements. The leak casts a shadow over all the organization's plans. But here's the thing. Sometimes leaks happen not out of malice but to force change. If someone inside felt the only way to trigger action was to expose the truth, that suggests the issues are deeper than anyone thought. And that's exactly what makes this story explosive. Dave Roberts has faced pressure before: injuries, massive roster changes, championship expectations. But this is different. This is internal and personal. It's about the Dodgers' identity moving forward. How Roberts handles this could define not just the next season but his future with the team. Players are watching closely. Some are nervous, some frustrated, some hopeful that this forces necessary conversations that were avoided during the season. But everyone knows one thing: the Dodgers' next moves will be loud, dramatic, and under intense scrutiny from the entire baseball world. The bottom line: this emergency meeting was more than damage control. It was about rebuilding trust, resetting expectations, and making sure the Dodgers can move forward without chaos holding them back. It was about clarifying where players stand, ensuring staff voices are heard, and showing ownership the organization remains united even when things get messy. Buckle up, this story is far from over. The Dodgers now have to navigate a minefield of reactions, decisions, and consequences that will shape their future, and the baseball world will be watching every step. Thanks for watching. If you want more explosive Dodgers updates, breaking MLB news, and inside stories, like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss what's next. This situation is just getting started, and we'll break it down every step of the way.